Ripple launches their new liquidity hub, which seems to be a great enhancement to the crypto world. But does it really deserve to be called the Amazon of the crypto world? And will this liquidity hub be the absolute game changer for crypto in the MENA region? Stay tuned till the end of the video to find out. But first, we are giving away $500 at the end of the month to one random subscriber to start on their XRP journey. All you need to do is to like the video, subscribe and comment your thoughts on XRP in the comment section. Welcome back XRP Army. Ripple, the well-known business blockchain and cryptocurrency solutions provider and the founders of the XRP coin, has announced the launch of a new service geared at financial institutions such as banks and brokerage firms. Financial institutions will be able to provide Bitcoin trading to their consumers through the use of this service. In the future, it will be known as the Ripple Liquidity Hub, since it will allow users to easily access crypto assets from a variety of international venues, including market makers, exchanges, over-the-counter desks, and even decentralized venues, in the form of a single interface. The Liquidity Hub is expected to open its doors sometime in 2022, according to current plans. The product will support turnkey integration and smart order routing to source digital assets at optimized prices, giving customers the ability to easily buy, sell, and hold crypto assets, Ripple explained. The platform will initially support cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, and XRP, which is the native asset of Ripple's blockchain. Later, it will support other cryptocurrencies. The platform will eventually support additional cryptocurrencies, such as Ethereum Classic and Bitcoin Cash, in addition to Bitcoin. There are plans to broaden the scope of the project in the future to cover additional tokenized assets. As stated in a business release, in the future Ripple plans to add additional features such as support for staking and yield-generating functionalities. As stated in the announcement, Ripple has been employing the Liquidity Hub internally for more than 2 years, for internal liquidity management as part of its on-demand liquidity product, powering millions of transactions, worth billions of dollars. According to the statement, through the use of the Ripple network, banks, market participants, and other financial institutions can make cross-border payments using the cryptocurrency XRP. Ripple ODL is a service that enables banks, market participants, and other financial institutions to make cross-border payments using the cryptocurrency XRP. Beyond CoinMe, which operates as a digital currency exchange and crypto-to-cash network, Ripple has a variety of additional partners who make use of the product. In the beginning, CoinMe will make use of the Liquidity Hub's underlying technological platform, with plans to add further capabilities as it becomes available, according to Ripple. While the launch of Ripple's Liquidity Hub coincides with the company's involvement in a legal dispute with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, of the United States, it is not without significance. Because Ripple Labs, its CEO Brad Garlinghouse, and co-founder Chris Larsen allegedly generated more than $1.3 billion through XRP, which the Securities and Exchange Commission considers to be an unregistered security offering, the commission filed a lawsuit against the company, Garlinghouse, and Larsen. Ripple's Liquidity Center plan, according to the vast majority of observers, puts the cryptocurrency exchange as the next Amazon of the cryptocurrency industry. By the way, do you think this will really be the Amazon of the crypto space? Let us know in the comment section down below. Because SEC Chairman Gary Gensler popularized the term Wild West to describe the mostly unregulated crypto industry, it has acquired widespread acceptance and has become a household term, as you are probably aware. Do other regulatory bodies, on the other hand, agree with the terminology in this document? An ex-Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, official shared his opinions on the Wild West metaphor during the Ripple Swell event in November, and the metaphor was brought up again. After discussing Gensler's statements with Susan Friedman, Ripple's head of public policy, Brian Quintenz answered positively to her question, which was not directed at Gensler. Brian Quintenz was a former commissioner of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC. However, Quintenz had some fascinating things to say in response. As a result, he made the following statement: "You know, the language that was used in this case is not language of public policy. It's language of politics, it's a language of persuasion and manipulation." Aside from that, members of the Bitcoin community have been vocal in their criticism of the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. The Securities and Exchange Commission of the United States of America issued a Wells notice to Coinbase in relation with its crypto lend product and was also investigating stablecoin issuer Circle at the time of the notice. When the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, began investigating Terraform Labs' Mirror Protocol, co-founder Do Kwon filed a complaint against the agency, claiming that it violated his constitutional rights by serving him with inquiry subpoenas in an improper way. Comment, XRP Army, if you believe the criticizers are right. In response to the discussion's return to the Wild West, Ripple General Counsel Stuart Alderoty stated his feelings on the use of such terms. When it came to cryptocurrency scams and fraud, Quintens reminded his audience that the Securities and Exchanges Commission, SEC, wasn't the only authority in the nation, as he had previously said in his speech. "I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to lie," he declared emphatically. Blanketly throwing out terms like that to an entire ecosystem, in my view does not inform policy debate, and then to blanketly categorize that ecosystem as rife with fraud, abuse, and manipulation, I think, does a number of things. First is that it ignores the fact that the CFTC has anti-fraud and anti-manipulation authority over that space. And if it truly is rife with those activities, we have a federal regulator that can use its enforcement powers to address those things. According to a number of industry participants, a solution must originate from the very top of the firm. In a statement made in early November, the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, requested Congress to provide guidance and clarity concerning the wider cryptocurrency market. Every one of these factors contributes to the successful defense of Ripple and its newest liquidity hub concept against the Securities and Exchange Commission, and, as a result, to the overall success of the Liquidity Hub project. Do you agree that this will be Magnificat? If yes, then make sure to like this video. As a result, you may already be aware of the fact that Ripple has made history as the first company to employ cryptocurrencies to address the trillion-dollar problems related with cross-border payments. In order to enable cross-border payments that are rapid and low cost, it makes use of the digital currency XRP, which eliminates the need for expensive pre-funding accounts. After successfully launching ODL in the Philippines, Ripple has goals to expand into new areas and explore further applications for the technology. The business is also open to exploring additional use cases for the technology. This means that the cryptocurrency XRP will not be stored in the United Arab Emirates, and transactions will not include the AED as part of the payment flow in any way. In recent months, RippleNet has maintained a strong level of global traction, according to the company. Ripple has officially established its foothold in the area with the launch of its first-in-market ODL corridor in Japan in partnership with SBI Remit. Also in Malaysia, it has acquired a 40% stake in Tranglo, with the purpose of boosting the availability of its on-demand service, ODL. Because of this, experts believe that these preparations will ensure that the Ripple Liquidity Hub will be able to operate in these locations as well, therefore increasing the quality of life for the people who live there in the future. As a result, it is possible that the Liquidity Hub may emerge into the new global financial infrastructure. What do you think about the Liquidity project? Do you think it will be the Amazon of the crypto space? Let us know in the comment section. If you want to continue to know about XRP, we have got 2 videos waiting for you on the end screen to check out. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Kindly note that prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change, so by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the content as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. Do conduct your due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.